What's up, everyone? Back for another beer mail, and today I will be unboxing a beer mail courtesy of a friend of mine and viewer of the channel, Clayton. So huge thanks to him for this box of goodies. He actually hit me up on Instagram a couple days ago and was like, hey, I got some beers for you. Where do I send them? So I gave him my address. A couple days later, this showed up. So thank you very much, Clayton. Now, I know two things about this beer mail. Number one, there is a mystery / whodunit beer contained in this beer mail. And why do I know that? Because Clayton told me. And he also said that he was going to send the exact same mystery / whodunit beer to a couple of BeerTubing friends, the guys over at NerdSense, Sean and Mike, and Kyle over at No Hype Beer Reviews, because he would like us to do a collaboration review of that beer. So we're going to try to make that happen. Now, the second thing I know about this beer mail is there's at least one beer from a brewery called Triptych. So that's as, let's say, I just took a trip and then TikTok, so Triptych. And the reason I know that is because, again, Clayton told me he must watch enough of my reviews where he knows that I struggle with pronunciation of words in general, let alone breweries. So I do appreciate that nugget of information. Now, that's the only thing that I know about this beer mail. So yeah, let's put it off camera and start getting into it because I'm really excited. It's a small package, but it's really heavy. So I feel like there's a good 6 to 8 beers in here. We'll see. Anyway, I did cut it open off camera to make sure there was no leakage or anything, but I did not look at any of the beers. So we have one beer. We have 2 beers. We have 3 beers. We have others I will put over here. It is Revolution, I can see. All Revolution. And then we have the mystery beer. So do we have anything else in here? Nope, just a bunch of bubble packing. I think that is it as far as beers go. Oh, he's got one of these in here. You know, throw the post office off the scent, so to speak. Anyway, throw that on the ground for now. Okay, so we're gonna put the Revolution beers maybe like out of view for now. First beer. There's 7 total beers. So first beer, we have the mystery beer. Know nothing about it. It has blue painter's tape. It's a 12-ounce can. That's it. That will be the middle beer. Next, I'm gonna open this one because I saw it out of the corner of my eye, and yeah, Clayton gives me shit for reviewing a lot of the fruit smoothie and fruit puree beers. Here's another one from Energy City, which the first review was a bistro beer from them. It was their pink guava and pineapple, and it was okay. The guava dominated. It was sent to me by a good friend of mine and viewer of the channel, Kenny. That was my first one. Here's my second one. This is Bistro Grape Peanut Butter and Jelly. So this is a flavored Berliner style Weiss beer. I imagine with a grape and jelly. Here we go, yeah. With Concord grapes, peanut butter, and natural flavor, 6.5%. This was in the fridge the entire time, so I'm glad I was able to grab it and throw it in the fridge so we had no mishaps. So, yeah, number 1. Number 2, we have from the aforementioned Triptych. This is their Dank Meme. So this is a hazy American pale ale, Eldorado, Azaka, and Citra hops. What do we got? ABV here, 5.4%. So they have a little writing about it. Damn fresh, about 3 weeks old right now. Cool. So that's awesome. I like the artwork. The Energy City does not have a date. I will look on their Instagram. I'd imagine it's relatively fresh. And even if not, a beer like this, it can last. So first Triptych beer. I've never actually heard about them until he's mentioned something. So, and then we have another one from them. It's a Wizard is Never Late, a double IPA featuring Citra and Apollo hops. No ABV on this one. No ABV as far as I can see. Maybe on the bottom here. Yeah, 8.4% alcohol by volume. And this is just over a month old. So damn, nice. So 2 beers from Triptych. Again, never had anything from them. We're going to do this, though. We're going to do something like this. You know why? There's no real reason other than there's 3 Rev beers here. So I'm going to go with the first one that I just see here. And this is their Blackberry Fin. This is a barley wine ale aged with the blackberries. ABV on this one. Barley wine ale aged in bourbon barrels with blackberries. Does it not have the ABV? This one is from early, it's 11/4/21, so has some age on it, 13.6 ABV. So I have their strawberry jacket, which I think is very similar to these where it's a barley wine with fruit. So that's pretty cool. Now, if these were lower ABV, I might do like a battle of the beers, but nah. Next we have, now I've had this one before, believe it or not. I've had this one like 7 or 8 years ago. It was like 2014, 15. I went to Ohio, Cleveland area, and that was back when they were in like the Firestone Walker where they have, you know, the whole box and everything. I've had this one before. but I've never reviewed it, and I haven't had it in like 7 or 8 years, so I'm really excited. This is Gravedigger Billy. Scotch Ale aged in bourbon barrels. Scotch Ale aged in bourbon barrels, 14.2%. And this one is quite fresh, just under 2 months old, so that's cool as hell. The fact that I've had this one before, one of the few Revolution barrel-aged beers I've had before I had the channel, so that's going to be awesome. I love Scotch Ales too. Founders Backwoods Bastard, one of my favorite, like, wee heavies aged in bourbon barrels. We'll see what I think about that one. And last but not least, we have Mineshaft Gap. It's a barley wine ale aged in cognac barrels. Nice. 12.4%, and this one, ooh, this has some nice age on it. This is about 15 months old. Awesome. So let me make sure this is 2022. Yeah, that's fresh. This is relatively fresh. That is aged. So as you can see in front of you, 3 Revolution barrel-aged beers. We have a nice fruit smoothie beer, right, Clayton? A couple triptych beers and a mystery beer that I will hopefully be able to review this with Kyle, Sean, and Mike. And yeah, be on the lookout for reviews of these beers over the next couple months. I'm working through some other beer mails. We got the shelfy beers. I'm doing Bourbon County, so it's a lot of beer I'm drinking. And luckily for me, beers like this, these 3, the mystery beer, they can hang out for. I'm probably going to drink these pretty fresh. The rest can hang out for a little while, but can't wait to rip into all of these. Huge thanks to Clayton for these beers. If you guys have had any of these beers, post in the comment section. Let me know what you thought about them. And not much more to say other than one more time, huge thanks to Clayton. I'm excited. I watch folks like Kyle get his hands on a lot of Revolution barrel-aged stuff, and I love barrel-aged beers. And Revolution has one of the best barrel programs, so the fact that I'm able to try 3 more from their barrel program excites me beyond belief, plus redemption, hopefully, for Energy City. Anyway, I'm going to shut it down. Thanks for stopping by. Another beer mail unboxing here on the Beer Patrol. Thanks to Clayton. Thanks to everybody. To the next one. Cheers.